What's up, beautiful people? This is Mike from Mike Gets Well, and I hope you all are having an amazing day. Today's video, we're gonna be unboxing and set up and play the Forza Horizon 5 using the Logitech G920 racing wheel and the pedals. And yes, this is the last Infinity Stone that I wanted to collect it for my Xbox Series X, and this came at the perfect time when I have the Forza Horizon 5 installed on my Xbox and also on my PC. And when talking about PC, let me tell you that this is compatible with Xbox, Xbox One or Xbox Series X, and also Xbox Series S, and it is also compatible with your gaming PC. So if you have Windows 10 and upcoming Windows 11 that I have installed on my PC, and I tried setting it up on it and drivers work smoothly. So you can take advantage of Forza Horizon gaming on Xbox Series X, which can do 30 FPS in the fidelity mode, and in the performance mode it can do 60, but on my PC I can go up to 120 FPS easily with my RTX 3080 graphic card. So I'm gonna be looking into all of that, but in this one I want to show you my immersive setup that I'm making. But before that, I'll tell you guys, make sure to watch this complete video because you're gonna see my home theater glimpse in this setup and also my Dolby Atmos setup, because that's what I'm gonna be using it to make it immersive setup. And holy crap, literally this is voiceover I'm doing, but when I played the game, when you go in the sand, you feel like sand is all over you because of the Dolby Atmos. But let me cut it's short and let's talk about the unboxing. So there is some paperwork that I showed you guys earlier. Now there is steering wheel. This is steering wheel or racing wheel is actually way better than the Toyota Camry that I have. I mean, it's way better than that. Feels sturdy, and it is the with the real leather that it has on it, so that gives you a real nice feel. And it has a USB which goes to the Xbox Series X or One X or Series S. It has a nice cable management right there that you can see. And then what we're gonna do is, if you wanna use it for the Evolution play seat that I ordered, is gonna be coming. I'm gonna talk about that when I'm gonna be setting it up. So there are some screws or bolts that you can utilize, and you can properly mount it with the proper setup with the seating also. That's the sport seating. And here we have the pedals, we have the clutch, brake in the middle, and on the right side we have the gas. So these feel really good. It is literally better than, again, the Toyota Camrys that I have, and it also has some bolts which you can use. And if you're using it on the carpet, you can see those spikes at the top. So you can pull these these spikes out, and it will give you that grip that you need if you're gonna be using it on carpet. You're gonna see that in this video because I'm gonna be using it on the carpet. Also, you can see that this has a serial connector. Make sure you put it in the right direction, because if you put it in the wrong direction, it's gonna damage those pins inside. So it's a serial connector. It will go on the racing wheel. You can see that there's a port there, and next to it we have the power connection also. So when we are setting it up, we'll have to do that. And this comes with the power cable and adapter. And that's about it in the box. And now we're gonna go and show you some B-rolls. Alright guys, so now we are in the media room where I'm trying to make it immersive experience for myself while playing the Forza Horizon 5, and you can see I have the LG OLED 77-inch screen. Then I'm trying to set it up on a table right now. This is temporary setup because I'm waiting for my Evolution seat to come, and then everything is gonna go on that. And I'm gonna be using my recliners for the seat for now. I have the Marantz SR7013, that's the receiver. Then I have some Emotiva amplifier. Let me know in the comment section if you really want to see the home theater tour and if you want to know all this stuff, because I don't want to push all of that in this video. But if you're interested in that, make sure to go in the comment section and let me know if you really want that home theater tour, because it took me about 3+ months to set up the whole thing here, and it's never ending setup because you're just adding something every now and then. The main thing I'm doing it here in this room because I have the 2 subwoofers which give you that feel when you're driving the car, and sometimes you have crashes, and also you have overhead sound. So you have, you know, those jet races when you have the jet flying over you, you literally feel that. So this is a 5.2.4 speaker setup, and I'm gonna be talking about that in upcoming videos. But first we're gonna set up the pedals on the carpet, and you can see that I'm trying to take out those spikes so it has that sturdy grip on the carpet, otherwise it's gonna be slippery, it's gonna move. And one thing about this game, that if you're trying to reverse, you gotta hit the brake, but you gotta smash it. Literally you have to slap the brakes in order to make the car in automatic go to the reverse, otherwise you're going to be struggling for it and it won't go in the reverse. But that is set up there. Now I have to turn over this steering wheel or the racing wheel to show you guys at the back how we're going to set up everything. As I said, that there's on left side, this is for the manual gear shifter. I don't have that because I'm going to be using it as automatic car. But if you have the manual gear shifter, you can put it on the left side. You can see there's an icon on the left, but right side, that's where we're going to be putting our pedals connector, which is the serial connector. So you got to be make sure that you don't put it wrong way, because you would break your pins of the connector, and I don't know how good that's going to be for warranty and whether they're going to claim it or not. But I'm gonna bring that over and plug that right in there, and then there is the power connector that goes next to this serial connector, and that is the whole setup. And then what we're gonna do is connect the USB port that is on the racing wheel to the Xbox Series X, and that's all we have to do from this setup. After that we have to mount it, and mounting was really interesting, so I'm gonna get into that. First, let's just get all of these noodled mess away from us. Alright guys, so now you can see that all of the cables are plugged in, and it has a really nice cable management system, so make sure to take advantage of that, and it is nice and clean. Now it's time that we have to mount it. So there is this screw right here, the plastic one, that you have to push it to get it out, and then you can just you know, keep going towards left and it's gonna make it like this. But you see there's a block, the little plastic block. So my table width is about 2 inches and this is about 1.25. So with this block right here that we have on the racing wheel, it's not gonna fit on my table at all. So what you can do is you can literally pull it out. So that's what I did. As soon as you pull it out, you have more space. So if you have a table which has more width, and you can't fit it in, you can completely take out those 2 little blocks, and then you can just tighten the screw and it is ready. And that's the only thing that you have to mount, unless you're using the Evolution F1 Racing Playseat, which is about $400. Right now it's on sale for $319. I'll put the links in the description for everything that I have here, so if you really want to go and buy that. And I believe there were 3 remaining by the time I was buying mine. So that's what I'm going to be using for proper setup. This is a temporary setup to show you guys how it works with the Forza Horizon 5. And this is the last piece that we have to connect. And this one is going to be plugged in the front port on the USB of the Xbox Series X. And as soon as we do that, you plug this in and the steering wheel is powered on, because there's a power adapter. So you make sure that you have it on the AC outlet, and you see that the racing wheel is doing the calibration. It did left and right and made sure that, you know, it moves to the both sides. And then we have this power on light. I wish they had the power light on the Xbox logo itself, but it has it on top of it. So I was like, is it powered on? But yeah, it was. And then it was working fine with the Xbox and it was automatically detected. And then there was nothing crazy about it. I had my good game, I enjoyed playing, and I'll have the gameplay. It was my first play and I didn't expect it to be that great, and I had my first position, and I'm playing on the difficulty level medium. I just don't want to say easy, or that's why I was trying to nail it. No, I have difficulty level right now on medium, and there were some issues with the turns, but man, it was amazing. The feel was amazing, and I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. And please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll be uploading more content soon. See you in another one. Until then, peace out.